Imagine you are walking through life carrying a heavy stone in a backpack. This stone represents a deep hurt someone caused you. At first, you carry it because you feel you must. You cannot forget what happened. The anger and pain feel important. They remind you of the injustice you suffered. But as time goes on, the stone gets heavier. Your shoulders ache. Your back is sore. You walk slower. You cannot enjoy the beautiful scenery around you because all you can think about is the weight on your back. This is what it's like to hold on to a grudge. It's a burden that you carry everywhere you go. One day you meet someone who tells you that you can choose to put the stone down. The idea seems impossible at first. Putting the stone down feels like saying the hurt didn't matter. It feels like letting the other person win. But this person explains that dropping the stone is not for them. It is for you. It is about freeing yourself from the weight that is holding you back. This is the first step in understanding forgiveness. It is not about forgetting the past or excusing the wrong. Consider the story of a woman whose business partner cheated her out of her life savings. For years, she was consumed by rage. She spent countless hours replaying the betrayal in her mind. Her health suffered. She had trouble sleeping and developed high blood pressure. Her relationships with her family became strained because she was always angry and bitter. The anger was like a poison, slowly seeping into every part of her life. She was the one suffering, while her former partner had moved on. The stone she carried was not just heavy, it was toxic. Many people misunderstand what forgiveness truly is. They think it means you have to forget what happened. They believe it means you are saying the hurtful action was okay. Some even think it means you have to reconcile with the person who hurt you. But this is not what forgiveness is about. Forgiveness is a personal process. It is something you do for yourself. It is about releasing the painful grip that a past hurt has on your present life. Forgiveness is not a sign of weakness. In fact, it is a sign of great strength. It takes courage to look at a deep wound and decide that you will no longer let it define you. Forgiveness is a choice to let go of the desire for revenge and the negative feelings that are tied to the person who wronged you. The connection between forgiveness and mental health is powerful and well documented. When you practice forgiveness, you are actively working to reduce the stress hormones that flood your body when you are angry or resentful. When you are stuck in a cycle of anger, your thoughts tend to be negative and repetitive. You replay the hurtful event over and over, which only deepens the wound. This is called rumination, and it is a major contributor to depression and anxiety. Forgiveness interrupts this cycle. Think of your mind like a garden. Holding on to a grudge is like letting weeds grow unchecked. They choke out the beautiful flowers and steal all the nutrients from the soil. Forgiveness is like pulling out those weeds one by one. It is hard work, and it takes time. But with each weed you pull, you create more space for compassion, empathy, and peace to grow. Forgiveness is a journey, not a destination. It is a skill that you can learn and practice. The first step is to simply acknowledge your pain. You cannot heal a wound that you pretend does not exist. The second step is to make a conscious decision to forgive. This is a commitment you make to yourself for your own well-being. You can say it out loud. I choose to forgive, name, for the hurt, for my own peace of mind. The third step is to reframe the story. Instead of seeing yourself solely as a victim of a terrible event, try to create a new narrative. It is a hero story. You are the hero who was hurt but chose to rise above the pain. You are the one who decided to let go of the heavy stone and walk freely into the future. Finally, try to find the gift in the experience. This can be the hardest step, but it is also one of the most powerful. Ask yourself what you have learned from this painful situation. Finding a positive lesson does not excuse the other person's behavior. It simply allows you to extract something of value from the pain, transforming it from a purely negative experience into one that contributed to your growth. Start with small hurts and practice these steps. With time, you will build the muscle of forgiveness, and you will be able to heal even the deepest wounds. You are free.